will come back and return and build desolate places. All right, which is talking about really the Renaissance period, because that's the period that Esau came back into power. All right, before the Renaissance period, it was us ruling. All right, we ruled Europe. Huh? Okay, that's why you have the icons in if you go to Russia and the Eastern Europe, they're gonna have all those dark, so-called black people in the museums, man. All right, because we used to rule that place. I have the book right here, Nature Knows No Color Line. Okay. But the whole point is that they rebuilt after once they were taken down in the pagan Roman Empire. All right. All right. Thus saith the Lord of hosts: they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. All right. So that's how you know who the wicked is. The wicked are the Edomites. All right. And when you understand who the Edomites are today, you understand why they're ruling. All right. Well, first and foremost, you have to understand that they are ruling. Okay. All right. Once you figure out that's the so-called white man, right? The Edomites. All right. Okay. So-called Caucasians. You understand why they're ruling. You understand why they're in the position that they're in right now. Once you read Job 9:24, once you read Proverbs 16, okay, showing you that this had to take place, right, before that final destruction. Okay? He had to take the most wicked people, right? He had to take the most wicked people, all right, and put them in power. Okay? Because they are the wicked according to the scriptures. Okay? But the wicked is not going to be ruling for too long. Okay? The wicked is not going to be ruling for too long. The wicked is about to be taken out of the way. All right? The wicked is only here for a certain period of time. Okay? Let me read that again. This is Malachi 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right, so that means the Heavenly Father is always going to have this righteous hatred for the Edomites. Okay? So this is the reason why they took out the Apocrypha out of the scriptures, because that connects you who the Edomites are. It tells you who the wicked is. Okay? It shows you. All right? So that's the point, man. All right? That Esau has to be ruled in order for the kingdom to be established, because it's prophecy. All right? But he thinks because he was put in this position, right, that he's going to continue and they're just going to forget his wickedness. That's why he's into this everyone should just be loved and equal shit now. All right? Now that he done stepped on you and got on top, now he wants everyone to love. All right? But no, man, you have a tab to pay, man. The Most High is going to repay you back for what you've done. All right? There's no way you can escape it. And they know this. In their spirit, they know it, man. They know there's something that's going to happen to them, man. Okay? They're like, damn, like all this wickedness that we've done as a people, right? But guess what? The Most High has that tab written up, and he's just waiting that judgment is on its way, man. All right? Matter of fact, let me get Isaiah 14. Matter of fact, before I get that, I'll get Deuteronomy 28 to show you how we went off, man. All right? How we went off, and that's the reason that we're in the position that we're in now. All right? This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. All right? So the Most High is gonna put us on high, right, if we were to keep the commandments. That's what he said. All right? Now, let's jump down to verse 15, because it goes into all the blessings, all right, that would bestow Israel if we were to keep his commandments, right? But let's go to verse 15. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. The Lord, what's going on? You all right? You all right? All right. What's going on? Shalom, man. All right, man. All right, bro. Yeah, man. What was that? To do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? So this is going into the curses and the reason why we're in the position that we're not. All right? Because prior to that, right, he said that if we kept the commandments, we would not taste the curses. We only taste the blessings. All right? So let's go down to verse 64. All right? And among these nations shalt thou find no rest. All right? No, Salakia 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, even which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. All right? So the fact of the matter is that we would be serving other gods in these other nations, man, around amongst these other nations.